Hello everyone, welcome back to Tina Teach Bootstrap 5. Today's lesson is about spinners. There are different colors, animation, sizes, and buttons type. Okay, first off is the basic spinner, which you can get with spinner and border. Just spinner alone is not enough. And with color at this point, I'm sure you know this very well. Spinner border, which is the classic, you simply put it in here, and whatever color you want is represented by text, and then muted info, secondary, primary, warning. Sorry, muted is twice. This could be like primary, all right? Dark, light, it's the same list of colors that you're familiar with when it comes to text background color, text color. And then previous lesson as well, I think, is the progression bar, right? Yeah, so they all go by the same thing. Next up is growing spinners. Now for this one, we're in the animation territory. And it's hard to tell you how it's gonna look like, so I'm just gonna code it out and let you take a look for yourself if you like it or not. We have spinner grow, different from spinner border, because color doesn't involve any different animation, but growing spinners do. So we have spinner grow, and then the color goes after that. Spinner grow, text success, spinner grow, text dark. You know the drill. Next up, to spinner size, we go with spinner border. For this one, we don't have any special animation, but spinner grow, we do, okay? So the difference between these two is whether or not you want a certain animation or you just want the classic one. And then spinner border SM, if you remember, small, right? SM is small, so we want a small spinner. Next up, to the last part, spinner buttons. So this is just a format, just aesthetic. And we go with, well, obviously this is button, so we have to have the button tag, class button, and then button primary for the color. Span class, now the span element is the one that has the spinner. Spinner border, classic one, no animation. Spinner border, small, the same thing that we see over here. Now down here is the same classic one, right? But the difference is that we have a little text over here. Please wait. Spinner border, small, same thing. Now to button primary, disabled. Right, if you hover on it, it doesn't have any, special color change or anything like that. Spinner border, small. Just a minute, right? And this one, we actually have animation, spinner grow, small, disabled. Also, don't be impatient. Here I am in my HTML file. I'm gonna go ahead and work with a classic spinner first, spinner border. And then let's work on a color. I'm gonna go with the same color throughout. Text, I'm gonna go with warning. I like yellow. Then div, class, spinner grower. Text warning. Div, class, spinner border, no animation. Spinner border, I'm gonna go with small. We're settling with small. Then button, class, btn for button, and then button warning. Span, class, spinner border, small. Then down here, loading, button again, class, btn, btn warning, span, class, spinner grower, spinner grow small. And underneath span, it won't be too long. Okay, so as you can see, we have a bunch of spinner here. We go spinner border. The classic one is the black one, and then we added a color, text warning, makes it yellow. And down here we have, a classic one, but this time it is small. So as you can see, way different. Then button, right? Warning, so the button should be yellow, but the spinner has no color of its own. Then we have loading, right? Since we did not specify the color of the spinner, it's just gonna go with the default black and then loading. But this one, spinner grow, small. For the spinner grower, we have nothing over here because I've made the mistake of, typing grower. And I'm gonna give it, a little bit of color. Secondary, right? We can go with secondary. There we go. Now, if you see, I hover over this, there's a slight color difference. However, if I put disabled, there, it doesn't have that effect anymore. Now that's it for today's lesson. When it comes to spinner, stay tuned for the next topic, pagination. All right, learn today, better tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and thank you for watching.